collaboration is absolutely essential. It's not the only way to use, but it's absolutely essential, especially in our part of the world where there hasn't been yet enough drive about the sustainability. So we're very proud during COP28 to have been able to create collaborative initiatives, Unity for Change, where we have been able to assemble the three developers, so Aldar, Amar, and MAF, with the LVMH group and our group, in order that together we fix ourselves certain objectives, certain targets, certain KPI, in order to be able to move further in our sustainability drive. It wasn't easy to obtain, but it's essential now that we make a follow-up about it. But I felt it was a strong achievement, but it's because if we can do it together, and the effects will be multiplied by 10. So it's just a beginning of one of those collaborations which was happening. Having said that, I'm totally convinced that we need, as business people, to do our business in a very responsible way. And responsible way means also have the sustainability drive in our agenda. I wouldn't compare ourselves to the West, because into the West, I would say we have countries which are at different levels. The most advanced, and by far, are the European countries, because there has been a level of awareness to the public, to the people, and they are putting pressure on their government, and they are putting pressure onto the business, and this is the healthy way of doing it. In other parts of the world, not speaking about America or China, there hadn't been very much a drive about the sustainability, and there is always a hidden part of their agenda. So in this part of the world, we are into a situation which is evolving very fast. The biggest evolvement is coming again from the people. We have a young population, and the young population in general is really strong believer in creating something sustainable for the long term. They have much more awareness than people of my age have ever had. So from their side, there is this attachment to have purpose. There is an attachment to create something which is meaningful for the long term. On the government side, there has been some delay into the government in order to engage, but now we can see it in the UAE, we can see it very much in Saudi Arabia. There is a strong drive about the sustainability, and the strong drive in order to say that even if we are economy who are based on oil and gas, and perhaps not the most sustainable for the environment for the future, we really need to make sure that we transform the economies, the energy, in order to be meaningful for the future. So there has been now strong steps taken for it. Where we are lacking is from the business part. So we really need to make sure that the businesses, we as a company, we have been engaged into sustainability for the past 10, 15 years. But we went from an observer to be actively part of it to become an activist. So today we are really convinced that the only way to do it is to make sure that everyone at the individual level, at the business level, at the public level, is engaged into the drive, because we cannot win this battle if we don't really win it all together. Again, we haven't, into our part of the world, enough elements and data are being shared among ourselves, and it's into the making. So we absolutely need this kind of conferences in order that we meet, we collaborate, we discuss, we share some of our knowledge, we share some of our challenges, sometimes our points of differentiation among ourselves, and we share it with a bigger number of people. So I think it's tremendous to have, RLC is celebrating 10 years this year, and it's wonderful to have such organization which help us to stay together and to make it relevant for the public and for the bigger audience. The question for me is, how can we take it to the next level? And can we take it to the next level? And how are we going to be meaningful, not only about professionals, but also to the bigger public into doing it. So we have to think it over together is in making sure that we have a meaningful purpose for the general public and not only among professionals.